welcome to Thai Pulse. We begin our program today with a story of national significance, the passing of Queen Sirikit, the Queen Mother, at the age of 93.
We'll take you through the official announcement and what this means for the nation and visitors during this sensitive time. Her Majesty Queen Mother Sirikit passed away on Friday, October 24th, 2025 at 9:21 p.m. local time at King Chulalongkorn Memorial Hospital in Bangkok. Now, she has been hospitalized since 2019 and developed a bloodstream infection on October 17th before passing away peacefully a week later. The announcement was made public shortly after midnight. So you can imagine how devastated it was for Thais, and I believe for foreigners who have been living in Thailand for a while as well, for those who are indulged in Thai culture. And I believe you have a lot of foreigner friends too who would say that they were born with a wrong nationality because they feel like they're Thai. So I think a lot of expats and foreigners who loves Thailand, basically, they also empathize with Thais as well. And Her Majesty wasn't just the Queen and the Queen Mother, but for Thais, she was known to be, she's like a symbol of a Thai identity. And also she had these royal projects that we're going to be talking about a lot more after this, have helped uplifted rural communities and empower women. So just to give you a little example of the projects from the support foundations founded by Her Majesty. There were the Small House in the Big Forest project in Chiang Mai province. So basically the foundation supported the villages in living sustainably and at the same time earning a living. And there were the 12 villages in the Pa Rak Nam forest restoration model. Their villages learned how to restore the environment and earning a secure livelihoods. And there's also a project enabling villages and mostly women into learning crafts work and using their local wisdom into selling their products and earning supplementary income.
These royal initiatives will be discussed later in the second segment. But of course, throughout her life, Her Majesty really dedicated and devoted to make quality of life of the Thai people better. And that's how she will be forever remembered by the Thai people.
And the following announcements are as follow. The royal family will observe a one-year mourning period. As for the government offices and state enterprises, will fly the national flag at half-mast for 30 days. For the public has been encouraged to wear black or neutral colors for 90 days to show their respect. And during the time when Her Majesty's royal remains were moved from the Chulalongkorn Hospital back to the Grand Palace, there were thousands of Thais lining up the streets to show their respects and simply in mourning of the great loss.
And now the royal remains were placed in the casket and then enshrined in the great golden urn, the most sacred urn traditionally reserved for kings and senior members of the royal family. And the urn was set on a gilded platform beneath the 9-tiered white umbrella, which are the highest symbol of royal honor. So this is the first time in Thai history that a queen consort received the nation's highest royal honors equal to those of the king. So after the announcement, a large number of people, of course, have been coming to pay their respects before the royal portrait of Her Majesty at Sala Sahathai Smakom inside the Grand Palace. And after November 9th, the royal permission has been granted for the public to enter to Dusit Mahaprasad Throne Hall to pay their final respects to Her Majesty's royal urn each day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. following the royal merit-making ceremony marking 15 days since her passing. So the BMA, the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration, has put together staffs from various departments, and also they say that they are very much ready to provide all facilities, including waiting tents, sitting areas, wheelchairs for those who need it, and electric golf carts for the elderly as well. Mobile toilets and waste sorting stations have been set up as well. And there is also a clothing loan station for those who don't have clothes in neutral color. You can borrow from the tent near the Na Pralan tunnel. Medical services are also available as well. And according to the BMA, all preparations are mostly complete. And facilities are very much ready to accommodate around 3,000 people a day and another 2,000 near the tunnel area, with around 70 lavatories available for public use. So the BMA has shared the video about how to travel there to pay respect before the portrait of Her Majesty at the Grand Palace. So there are two main ways to enter. The entrance 1.1, enter from the middle of Sanam Luang, either on the Thammasat University side or the Supreme Court side. This is also where the shuttle buses drop people off. And if wheelchairs needed, the staffs are there to accommodate at the entrance. So from here, you will pass the medical station, the royal food distribution area, then the waiting area. In this area, you can also find drinking water and waste bins, free Wi-Fi, and public restrooms. Staff and volunteers are there also along the way to help and give directions. Point 2, go down the tunnel at Pralan Gate 1. There will be another security check. On your left is the waiting area, and on your right are the clothing rental and the medical service points. Point 3, walk through the tunnel at Pralan Gate 3. And point 4, head toward the Maninoparat Gate to enter the Grand Palace. Once inside, turn right and walk to Sala Sahathai Samakom, where you can pay your respects before the portrait of Her Majesty.
So if anyone wishes to pay respect to Her Majesty, everything is well organized and ready to welcome everyone. Further information of the recent updates will be given on the next segment. As for now, we're going to take a quick break and we'll see you then.
During Her Majesty Queen Sirikit, the Queen Mother's royal visit to the northern provinces of Thailand, Her Majesty graciously learned of the many hardships faced by local villagers, particularly their lack of occupational knowledge and access to adequate food sources for daily living. Deeply concerned for their well-being, Her Majesty expressed her royal wish to improve the quality of life of the people. Guided by this vision, Her Majesty graciously initiated the establishment of a model farm, a center for agricultural training. The first of these farms was established in 1997 at Ban Khun Tat, Jom Thong District, Chiang Mai Province. The model farm project under the Royal Initiative was created to provide employment and improve living standards for rural communities. The project encourages villagers to pursue stable occupations and earn reliable incomes to support their families. It also promotes raising native livestock and sustainable food sources and emphasizes the conservation of natural resources to preserve ecological richness for future generations. Furthermore, the project serves as a center for agricultural education, research, and technology transfer. In addition, Her Majesty Queen Sirikit, the Queen Mother, sought to extend assistance to those affected by the 1997 economic crisis, particularly individuals who had lost their employment. To provide them with sustainable opportunities, Her Majesty graciously commanded the expansion of the model farm project to other provinces across all regions of Thailand, now covering more than 17 locations nationwide. On the auspicious occasion of Her Majesty's birthday anniversary on August 12, 2002, Her Majesty delivered a royal address to well-wishers who came to offer their birthday felicitations at ดุสิตดาลัย Hall, จิตรลดา Villa, Dusit Palace. In part, Her Majesty stated, quote, "I once thought that if each country could increase its food production, it would greatly help prevent famine in the future. That is why I initiated the Model Farm project. Moreover, when villagers came to me and said they had no work, and even after finishing their studies, they could not find employment, I allowed them to work at the model farms. At the same time, they learned the correct methods of raising livestock. And when they left, they could use that knowledge to raise their animals properly and sustainably." End quote. The model farm project under the Royal Initiative at Ban Khun Tet, Jomtong District, Chiang Mai Province, has successfully created livelihoods and sustainable food sources for its residents in Doi Gao Sub-District, as well as for residents of nearby communities. The project has also revitalized the local ecosystem through reforestation with native rattan species, the construction of mixed and semi-permanent check dams, and watershed rehabilitation efforts. These initiatives have restored the moisture balance of the surrounding forests and created sustainable water sources for household consumption and agriculture. Today, more than 800 households benefit from these resources, living in harmony with nature and in accordance with Her Majesty's enduring vision of self-reliance and well-being.
For years, the lady slipper orchid, known for its unique pouch-shaped bloom, was heavily targeted by illegal collectors. Many of these orchids were smuggled abroad, leaving the species at risk of disappearing entirely from Thailand's forests. Concerned by this rapid loss, Her Majesty Queen Sirikit initiated an effort to conserve and restore native orchid species, particularly the lady's slipper orchid, which holds both ecological and cultural significance. Her late Majesty's dedication to environmental preservation has long been evident in her royal initiatives to protect forests, watersheds, and wildlife. On January 22nd of 1992, while attending the 4th Asia-Pacific Orchid Conference and Exhibition at Ma Chou University in Chiang Mai, Her Majesty expressed concern that many beautiful Thai orchids were disappearing from the wild. She emphasized the importance of conserving native orchid species to maintain Thailand's natural balance and biodiversity. A year later, in 1993, Her late Majesty discussed the issue with then Lieutenant General Yingyot Chotpimai, commander of the 3rd Army Region. This conversation led to the creation of the Doi Intanon Ladies Slipper Orchid Conservation Project, the first royal initiative dedicated specifically to this rare orchid. The project was established in Ma Hong Son Province to survey, cultivate, and reintroduce the species into its native environment. The project expanded in 2004 when the Department of National Parks, Wildlife, and Plant Conservation established another center in Doi Intanon National Park in Chiang Mai. Together, the two centers have become vital hubs for orchid propagation, botanical research, and reforestation efforts under the royal guidance of His Majesty the King, who continues to carry forward Her late Majesty Queen Sirikit's environmental vision. Today, the Doi Intanon Orchid Conservation Projects safeguard 62 species of orchids, totaling more than 3,600 plants. 10 of those species, about 600 plants, have already been successfully reintroduced into their natural habitats. Beyond scientific work, the project plays an important role in raising environmental awareness among local communities. Residents are encouraged to participate in orchid conservation, helping to prevent illegal collection and fostering a sense of pride in preserving Thailand's natural treasures. The initiative has become a model for ecotourism, offering visitors the chance to experience rare orchids in their natural surroundings while supporting local livelihoods. Through this balance of conservation and community engagement, the project continues to flourish as a living tribute to the Queen Mother's enduring love for nature. The Lady Slipper orchid now blooms once again across Thailand's northern forests, a vibrant symbol of Her late Majesty Queen Sirikit's boundless compassion and lifelong commitment to protecting the nation's precious natural heritage for generations to come.
Welcome back to Thai Pulse. Let's discuss more on Her Majesty Queen Sirikit, the Queen Mother. She was known to be the mother of the nation. Her efforts spanned social development, arts and culture, and humanitarian projects. And also she founded the Support Foundation since 1976. In Thai is known as Mulaniti ส่งเสริมศิลปาชีพ encouraging rural crafts and sustainable livelihoods for women. And not only did she founded the foundation, she supported her people, but also she's a fashion icon.
Right.
She's an international style icon. And if you imagined her in your head right now, you'll see her in astounding, just looking very glamorous in Thai silk dresses wherever she goes, no matter where she visits the rural areas in the countryside around Thailand, or when she's representing Thailand alongside King Rama IX when going abroad since 1951. And that was such a very beautiful moment. And I can't imagine how exciting it would be for the people when meeting Her Majesty face to face back then.
Right. Well, many of her dresses combined traditional Thai fabrics with modern style to represent Thailand internationally. And that trip was very successful because Her Majesty was praised by the media and international audiences who were very much impressed by her grace and beauty. The fashion experts around the world at that time praised her as one of the most elegantly dressed woman of her era, and she was notably recognized in several prestigious listings as well, including the International Best Dressed List Hall of Fame in 1960, the World's Best Dressed List in 1964, and the 12 Best Dressed Women Hall of Fame in 1965 in New York.
She helped to elevate Thai silk on the global stage and also showing the world the grace of Thai royal fashion as well. And I mean, from all that we've heard so far, not only was she on point with all of her royal duties, but she took it very seriously and just keeping that deep connection with her people.
Right.
So you can imagine why Thai people love and adore her so much. And during the time when she was traveling alongside King Rama IX, all around the country, especially in rural areas, they were helping to support agriculture, education, and rural health as well. On her trips, she saw firsthand the challenges of rural livelihoods, small-scale farming, remote villages lacking infrastructure, degraded forests, and water resources. The decline of forest cover and related land, water issues motivated her environmental conservation associated projects. And she also recognized the importance of cultural heritage, craftsmanship, and women's employment in rural areas, using her interactions to build initiatives, as we have mentioned earlier, how her foundation supported villages and mainly women in learning craft skills.
Right. One of the most well-known foundation is the Support Foundation, which was founded in 1976. Well, the purpose of this foundation was to help farmers who, at that time, struggled a lot with unpredictable weather conditions, and they couldn't support their families. So Their Majesties, His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej the Great, and Her Majesty Queen Sirikit, the Queen Mother, traveled together in rural areas to visit the people. And Her Majesty noticed the beauty and the uniqueness of the local clothes, the local attire that the villagers weave themselves and made for everyday use. And she wanted to encourage the local women to preserve this local rhythm and at the same time earning more money for the families and helping the husband becoming more self-reliant. So back in 1965, Their Majesty visited the people of Khao Tao village in Hua Hin in Prachuap Khiri Khan province, and she encouraged the local women to learn cotton weaving for sale. And she graciously arranged the teacher from Ratchaburi province to teach the local women to raise the quality of the clothes, for it could be sold in the better price. And the weaving of pakoma, what is pakoma?
Yes, it's very well known.
Yeah, it's a checked cotton clothes.
Yeah, Thai people basically use it for everything.
For everything, like for carrying the baby, for carrying stuff, for even to carry the water. Yeah. So this check cotton cloth was very much used in this community, and Her Majesty saw that. So she encouraged the local women to weave it and to sell it. And also the traditional Thai skirts or pasin, the long skirt with like very special local fabrics.
Even for Thai people, we can be confused with a lot of different Thai dresses.
Yeah.
Like usually the ones that foreigners would be familiar with are the Thai wrap skirts, but there are actually many different types.
Yeah, right. And the pasin is one of them. So she noticed the beauty of it, and she tried to make the local women earn money from it, and it was very successful because it was very highly sought after. And that's one of the project. And after this project grew into like promoting Thai fabrics, especially Thai silk, to the world, right? And even now there is a craft center founded in this Khao Tao area in honor of Their Majesty, putting clothes for sale until now. You can visit the Facebook and you can purchase some product as well. Yeah. The next event happened in 1970. There was a major flood in Nakhon Phanom province. When the water receded, Their Majesties traveled there to offer relief supplies to those who were in need and also to visit their people. Well, of course, there was like a huge influx of people gathering and welcome them, and almost every woman there wore a beautiful ikat silk. You know what is ikat? Ikat silk.
No, I don't.
Mat mi.
All right.
Yeah. Pa mat mi. Well, as you can see in the pictures now. So this ikat silk in this local village has a very unique patterns. So Her Majesty was truly fascinated by the beauty of this silk and asked the villagers about it. And she learned that nearly every household wove this matmi silk, not for sale but for personal use. Okay. So they give this silk to their children when they got married. Yeah. So the Queen Mother came up with the idea to encourage the villagers to weave silk for sale. But at that time, the quality was not that good, because it was a very local. Yeah, it was made with a very local wisdom, and the color often ran. But the Queen Mother gave feedback to the villagers, and she helped them to steadily improve their weaving until the silk has very high quality. And eventually, the weaving project expanded to other villages across northeastern Thailand. And the Queen also promoted the weaving of all kinds of traditional local textiles. And for those who couldn't weave, she encouraged them to raise silkworms or to sew their silk threads to other weavers. So she thought about all aspects, for the quality of life of her people. So over time, silk weaving became one of the most widespread and successful income generating projects of the Support Foundation. And Her Majesty Queen Sirikit, the Queen Mother, also shared Thai crafts with the world. She gave them as royal gifts and showcased them overseas to highlight the uniqueness of Thai silk and the skill of Thai artisans. The Art and Crafts Project, of course, truly reflects Her Majesty's kindness and vision. She successfully turned the poverty into the movement that keeps Thailand's traditional wisdom and culture alive for generations to come.
Wow, there are so many projects. This just showed and is still showing how she cared for her people and also for her country as well. And all of her projects aren't short-term, it's all long-term, which is something that Thai people really, really needed. And also many projects of hers are still ongoing as well.
Right. But my mother told me that when she was young, when she watched the royal news, which was daily broadcasted, she would see their majesties traveling all the time into like very rural areas, very hard to get in, just to visit their people and to work. And this is the reason why their majesties are very much close to the heart of the Thai people.
Yeah, but as you know, these are just a few of the examples from the Support Foundation. There are a lot more. And despite the great loss, lives in Thailand continues. But also with heightened respect and decorum as well, which is very, very important at this very situation. Hotels, restaurants, and transport services continue to operate normally during the mourning period. Visitors are urged to dress modestly, avoid excessive festivity, and just be mindful of the nation's grief. Public festivals and concerts have been toned down or rescheduled to align with the situation. The Thai government has also issued guidelines for foreigners, from appropriate dress codes to appropriate behaviors when visiting royal sites. The public was granted royal permission to pay their respects again at the Sahat Thai Samakom Pavilion in the Grand Palace from October 27th onward, and the visiting time again at 8:30 to 4 p.m. daily. And visitors are asked to dress in mourning attire, neat and conservative clothing in black or dark colors. For men, please wear long sleeve shirts, long trousers, no jeans, no shorts, or sleeveless tops. And women, you can wear knee-length or long skirts or traditional Thai wrap skirts that you can find at any tourist attractions, basically, that are close to temples. And please no sleeveless blouse. So even though there are certain restrictions at this very moment, but Thailand remains its core message. We welcome foreigners with open arms. We welcome respectful tourists who wish to learn about culture with open arms. So please, if you are planning to come and visit Thailand, please do so.
Right. So that's all for Thai Pulse this week. Thank you for joining us for the special edition of Thai Pulse, and we see you again next weekend. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ